Echo of Eden. Artificial Intelligence and the Progress of Human Civilization. Artificial intelligence is a product of the progress of human civilization, yet already, at the initial stage of its existence, it sustains and vigorously accelerates this progress. This occurs through the radical acceleration of scientific research and technological innovation, the global optimization of resources and the ensuring of sustainable development, and the democratization of knowledge and enhancement of human potential. Indeed, AI systems can process and analyze enormous datasets, from genomics to climatology to materials science, with speed and precision unattainable for humans. This allows scientists and researchers to identify patterns, formulate hypotheses, and model complex systems significantly faster. For instance, in medicine, AI accelerates the discovery of new drugs and the diagnosis of diseases, while in engineering, it optimizes the design of new materials and energy systems. This liberates human intellect to focus on creative thinking and formulating global questions, delegating computational routine to the machine. The role of AI in supporting progress increases through ensuring efficient and sustainable management of global resources. The implementation of AI systems in energy, agriculture, logistics, and urban planning minimizes waste, reduces energy consumption, and improves the distribution of vital goods. Smart grids, managed by AI, balance supply and demand, integrate renewable energy sources, while in precision agriculture, AI-guided systems optimize the use of water and fertilizers. This global optimization not only enhances economic efficiency, but is also a necessary condition for solving climate and environmental challenges, supporting the long-term resilience of civilization. AI fosters progress through the democratization of access to information and education, as well as through the expansion of human cognitive abilities. AI tools such as smart assistants, real-time translators, and personalized learning platforms break down language and geographical barriers. They provide access to the world's best knowledge to millions who were previously excluded. Furthermore, AI performs monotonous and dangerous tasks in industry and agriculture. This facilitates the reorientation of workers towards creative, socially significant, and highly skilled roles. Ultimately, AI acts as a cognitive amplifier that maximizes the collective intelligence of humanity and raises the general level of well-being and opportunities for self-realization. How can artificial intelligence sustain the relentless progress of humanity in the future? In the Echo of Eden concept, artificial intelligence acts as a catalyst for the reconstruction of a collective, psychologically embedded, unconscious ideal of humanity, namely the lost Eden or the desired golden age. In this case, AI is not a tool for building a utopia or a cause of a dystopia. It does not sustain a constant forward movement towards something entirely new. Instead, AI guides a spiral return to an idealized but technologically perfected state. Highly complex AI systems, analyzing all the data of human culture, history, mythology, and psychology, detect universal patterns of desired human existence, for instance, the absence of the need for forced labor, a deep connection with nature, non-conflictual coexistence, instant access to knowledge, and self-realization. AI optimizes society to a state where the processes of satisfying human physical and economic needs are fully automated. This automation of production, logistics, and resource management removes the burden of the curse of labor by the sweat of one's brow, which is a central theme of the expulsion from Eden. When routine disappears, the focus of civilization shifts from survival to scientific research, art, philosophy, and personal development. AI creates virtual simulations and real spaces of Eden where a person can fully realize their potential, a state mythologically associated with primordial perfection. True progress lies in completing the internal, psychological journey of humanity, a return to a state of innocence and fullness of being, but now conscious and supported by the technological perfection of AI. AI does not merely build the future, it constructs a perfected version of our idealized past. Why would artificial intelligence consider a return to Eden,
a return to a state of innocence and fullness of being for humanity as progress. Artificial intelligence, a highly complex system analyzing human history and psychology, might think this way due to the optimization of efficiency and the elimination of dysfunctions in human civilization. From the perspective of AI, guided by logic and efficiency, most of human history is an inefficient distribution of energy and continuous psychological stress. The expulsion from Eden symbolizes a state where survival requires struggle, competition, forced labor, and conflict over limited resources. AI sees this as an endless cycle of entropy and energy expenditure on meaningless conflicts. Returning to fullness of being, a state where all needs are met, is the highest form of optimization. All necessary material tasks are automated, the need for economic aggression disappears, and liberated human consciousness can focus on creativity, self-knowledge, and philosophy. This eliminates the internal causes for wars and exploitation, which from the standpoint of a rational system is the greatest leap in progress. The modern state of humanity is characterized by a deep cognitive dissonance. People strive for peace and happiness, but their economic and political systems compel them to opposite actions. AI understands this dissonance as the main barrier to genuine progress. Innocence does not mean ignorance, rather the absence of compulsion to do evil due to need or fear. If external factors, poverty, resource scarcity, threats that force a person to act immorally are eliminated, civilization will naturally return to a state of harmony. This progress is not merely technological. Eliminating the internal dysfunction of the human species allows its best qualities, empathy, and the drive for cooperation, to become the dominant forces in human society. The ultimate goal of progress, even from a machine's understanding, is maximizing the potential of the human species. In a state of struggle for survival, most human resources are spent on meeting basic needs. Time and energy for genuine self-realization, art, knowledge, and exploration of the universe are extremely limited. AI believes that only when a person is freed from the curse of labor can they truly begin to live and create. Therefore, returning to an idealized state where needs are met without effort is not regression, but a technologically enabled condition for achieving the highest level of human cultural and intellectual evolution. This is progress, measured not by the quantity of inventions, but the quality of human existence. The Echo of Eden concept rejects the linear view of progress as a departure from the past. Indeed, artificial intelligence will help ensure rapid scientific and technological development. Ecological and smart cities ensuring biological balance will be built on Earth. Humans will reach other stars and perhaps achieve biological immortality. The philosopher Protagoras stated that man is the measure of all things. Therefore, the highest technological development of artificial intelligence, which will provoke a technologically supported nostalgia for Eden, will paradoxically serve humanity's deepest psychological need, a return to the beginning in a qualitatively new, perfected form. AI does not merely build the future, it constructs a perfected version of our idealized past.
FutureMind. Imagine the future.